Hi to my friends, here to give you your daily Bible readings. I hadn't been on here all day today. It's been kind of a busy, crazy day. But I'm here now for a few minutes anyway. We're going to be doing chapter 7 and 8 of Hosea. And it's cold here, y'all. I hadn't seen y'all since I woke up this morning. I woke up this morning, it was white everywhere outside. A lot of snow last night, y'all. And the wind was blowing about, 387 miles an hour. Something like that. I thought it was going to blow all the snow off the ground. I looked out back and it looked like a blizzard, but the snow had stopped coming down. It was the wind blowing the snow that was laying on the ground all over the place. But it's still out there. It didn't blow it all away. There's still a lot of it out there. And I had to get out in it. Yep, I did. But I didn't go far. I just went like 3 blocks over to Paige's house to eat lunch with her and her family. And it was nice. They had their Thanksgiving late because everybody was working on Thanksgiving Day. And she invited me, so I went and I enjoyed it. But now I'm tired. And y'all, I just before I got on here, I looked and it's -3 degrees out yonder right now. That's cold. And remember, I'm from the Texas Gulf Coast. It doesn't get like that down there. Nope, it don't. All right. Oh, and I heard, surprise, surprise, Hosea chapter 7 and 8. When I would have healed Israel, then the iniquity of Ephraim was discovered, and the wickedness of Samaria, for they commit falsehood. Oh, and I got my little headphones around my neck that has a built-in mic, so y'all can hear me good because the mic's right there close to my mouth. And they consider not in their hearts that I remember all their wickedness. Now their own doings have beset them about. They are before my face. They make the king glad with their wickedness, and their princes with their lies. They are all adulterers, as an oven heated by the baker, who ceaseth from raising after he hath kneaded the dough until it be leavened. In the day of our king, the princes have made him sick with bottles of wine. He stretched out his hand with scorners, for they have made ready their heart like an oven. Whilst they lie in wait, their baker sleepeth all the night. In the morning it burneth as a flaming fire. They are all hot as an oven, and have devoured their judges. All their kings are fallen. There is none among them that calleth unto me. Ephraim, he hath mixed himself among the people. Ephraim is a cake not turned. Strangers have devoured his strength, and he knoweth it not. Yea, gray hairs are here and there upon him, yet he knoweth not. And the pride of Israel testifieth to his face, and they do not return to the Lord their God, nor seek him for all this. Ephraim also is like a silly dove without heart. They call to Egypt, they go to Assyria. When they shall go, I will spread my net upon them. I will bring them down as the fowls of the heaven. I will chastise them as their congregation hath heard. Woe unto them. because they have transgressed against me, though I have redeemed them, yet they have spoken lies against me. I would not want to be them. And they have not cried unto me with their heart when they howled upon their beds. They assemble themselves for corn and wine, and they rebel against me. Though I have bound and strengthened their arms, yet do they imagine mischief against me. They return, but not to the Most High. They are like a deceitful bow. Their princes shall fall by the sword, for the rage of their tongue. This shall be their derision in the land of Egypt. There's our kitty Callie right here. I've been looking for her for a long time, y'all. She just flat disappeared. And I was about to panic, literally. I couldn't find her anywhere. And guess where she was? In that room again. That's the second or third time lately. I go in there to get something or put something up. That's my storeroom right there. It's actually the spare bedroom, but I use it for my storeroom. And I don't know why she's so fascinated about it. There's nothing in there exciting. I don't know, but she likes it in there, and she'll follow me in there, and I won't know it, and then I'll come back out and shut the door and then go looking all over the place for her. And she was there again. I need to go there first off. I just don't think about it. I go to her normal sleeping spots and look, and she wasn't at any of them. And so I went and opened that door, and she came out like, "Hi, Daddy." I was about to have a heart attack, though, y'all. I don't know what'll happen if I ever lose her. I keep praying that God will rapture her and me out of here at the same time, that he'll let her last till whenever the rapture is. And that's how I hope it works. All right, chapter 8. Set the trumpet to thy mouth. He shall come as an eagle against the house of the Lord, because they have transgressed my covenant and trespassed against my law. Reading about setting the trumpet to the mouth the other day when I was going through the closet and getting some of my colder winter clothes out, my heavier clothes for the colder part of winter. I saw my trumpet case in there, and I got it out and sit down in my recliner in the bedroom there and played the scale. That's all I know how. I don't have any music to look at, so that's all I can play is the scale. I don't have anything memorized, and I played the scale and put it up, and it probably won't get touched for another year now. I forgot what I read. I think I was fixing to start. Oh, I read that first verse. Okay, verse 2 of chapter 8. Israel shall cry unto me, my God, we know thee. Israel has cast off the thing that is good. The enemy shall pursue him. They have set up kings, but not by me. They have made princes, and I knew it not. Of their silver and their gold have they made them idols, that they may be cut off. Thy calf, O Samaria, has cast thee off. Mine anger is kindled against them. How long will it be ere they attain to innocency? For from Israel was it also, the workman made it. Therefore it is not God, but the calf of Samaria shall be broken in pieces. For they have sown the wind, and they shall reap the whirlwind. It hath no stalk, the bud shall yield no meal, if so be it yield. The strangers shall swallow it up. Israel is swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles as a vessel wherein is no pleasure. For they are gone up to Assyria, a wild ass alone by himself. Ephraim hath hired lovers. Yea, though they have hired among the nations, now will I gather them, and they shall sorrow a little for the burden of the king of princes. But Ephraim hath made many altars to sin. Altars shall be unto him to sin. I have written to him the great things of my law, but they were counted as a strange thing. They sacrifice flesh for the sacrifices of mine offerings and eat it, but the Lord accepteth them not. Now will he remember their iniquity and visit their sins. They shall return to Egypt. For Israel hath forgotten his Maker, and buildeth temples, and Judah hath multiplied fenced cities. But I will send a fire upon his cities, and it shall devour the palaces thereof. All right, that's your daily Bible readings and a little bit of Redneck Ramble for this evening. Chapters 7 and 8 of Hosea. Hope y'all had a great day. I did. It was good. I came home and sit in the recliner to just sit for a while. Go over at Paige's house. I stood the whole time except for the few minutes we sat down to eat. That didn't take long. And my back was hurting, so I sat down at the recliner, leaned back to relax, and I was out. I think I sat there and slept all afternoon. Well, I was over at her house part of the afternoon. I don't know how long I slept. I don't even know what time it is now. I know it's dark outside, but it gets dark outside at 3 or 4 o'clock. And I know it's cold outside. It's cold inside. And I got the heater on, but it just comes on when it decides to. It doesn't come on when I want it to, or when I tell it to. But it comes on, and it'll run a while, and then it'll go off, and whenever it decides to come on again, it'll come back on. It just isn't keeping it very warm in here. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good evening, and I'll see y'all tomorrow sometime if we don't get raptured out of here. The rapture is so close, so close. And I am so ready. Yep, I am. And I pray Kitty Callie goes with me. She's sitting and laying in her chair next to me asleep now, right beside me. I love that kitty. And I was never a cat person before, but I sure am now. She got me wrapped around her little finger, paw finger. God bless you, my friends.